We're back in Jasper. How exciting. It's not even sun shining. It's raining on the way here. We shall see what happens and see if we don't get rained out. How's it going?
It's hot. It's been rainy. The nights are bad. That's all I got for now.
So are you ready to pack up and go home?
No, we're going to race. We waited all week just to change our minds 6 times to still end up coming, but we're here. See what happens. It's a decent field here. Bryson is going to race super heavy tonight. I'm going to run sumo. So we'll see if between me and him we can keep the cart in one piece and see what we can do.
Are you nervous?
More nervous about Bryson riding my go-kart. I don't want him to junk it because he ain't rode one in a year. But we'll see.
Do you trust him?
I got confidence in him as long as it handles the way he wants it to. Me and him have 2 completely different driving styles, so we're running it with my numbers, and we'll see what happens. See if he can keep it under him and not tear it up. My main goal for him is to put it back in the trailer the same way we unloaded it. My goal for me is to go run top 3. I mean, if we run top 3, it's a good day. The last race here, we were not the greatest. Well, we won, but had a lot of underlying issues as well that cost us from putting on a better performance than we did. We've got those fixed and we've made some changes and we'll see what happens.
So what's your prediction with Bryson?
If he can finish top 3, it's a good day. I feel like top 3 for him is reasonable. I feel like he can do it. We'll see what happens.
Cool. So what are your thoughts about today?
Pretty good day. Weather slacked off. Racetrack looks like it's going to be pretty A-okay.
Somebody heard that you're going to be running.
Yep, I'm coming out of retirement. 2.8.
What's up with that?
I'm getting a beaver fever again.
Oh.
So I'm going to go out there and teach them how it's done. You know what I mean?
You sound like you're very confident.
Hold the gas pedal, turn left. That's what they say, right? Right. Left. Turn left. Gas pedal down. Don't let go. I'm going to have to ask him how to drive, probably. That's most likely going to happen. And like, what? I ain't racing like a year and a half.
Somebody's heard that somebody's nervous about you driving their go-kart.
Are you actually? I'm about to say, I won't be.
I mean, you do know how much he loves this stuff.
You ain't gotta worry about it. I'll light the whole field. You ain't gotta worry about it.
I was told if he rates my go-kart tonight, I get his whole brand new one, no charge. That's the deal we got, so we'll see what happens.
Shut the camera down. I'm about to have a serious talk. Shut the camera.
We were talking this morning, and you know how Billy Moyer Sr. figured out East Bay, how I jumped in the track this way at whatever adjustments he made. That's how he dominated, because he had a type choice. So we were talking, and we got thinking, like, you know, the Earth spins, right? So Alma comes out of turn 4 uphill. So if the Earth spins at like a 29-degree radius to the west,
Why is it got to be 29 degrees?
that's just a magic number. 29 degrees, and that joker just spins to the left at 25 million mile an hour like it does. Dude, we are going to be flying off turn 4. It's going to be ridiculous. We're going to be setting track records every week. That's the key. We just got to figure out how to time races at that exact moment. Because we would be freaking fast. Like, the tide affects East Bay like the Earth spinning affects Alma. That's why it's called the hurricane. Yeah.
I believe you.
And what are your thoughts on that?
I don't
Sounds
know.
legit. I mean, I think it
I mean, sure.
Sure.
Oh, Dougie's turn.
first out. We got a little while before I go out, so we'll make some adjustments and see what happens.
Have fun.
Oh yeah.
So how are you feeling?
Pretty good. Kind of made. I didn't know we was restarting coming out of the tail. I kind of forgot about that because I didn't attend the drivers meeting. So that kind of caught me off guard, but I kind of just rode. This is the heat race, so I didn't want to be Superman. But it was good. Pretty good. I could have won. It's okay.
You did look like you almost had it. You were running them down.
We'll get it in the feature race.
You got this. So what are you expecting to happen?
I don't really know. Like we said earlier, didn't really get no good practices in. Bryce went 6th, second in his heat, had a fast piece. He talked to me about some pointers. We got an idea of what to do. I don't really know. The track's a little fishy, it's a little sandy, a little wet, it's kind of weird. So until I go out here on this round, we're not really going to know what adjustments to make. So keep the same game plan that Bryce will run on. I'm going to run it, see what results we get. And then we'll negotiate after my run, and then we'll figure out what we'll do for the feature.
Are you having fun?
Yeah. Sure I am.
That's all that matters.
That's it. We're here to have fun, not be stressed all day.
That's right. Well, what just happened?
Kind of smoking, you know.
Yeah.
It was literally perfect. I don't know what else I could have done. Maybe drank a bottle of water before I went out. Other than that, I'm good. Pretty good. What do you think?
I think you did great. You were rolling. Like, if you were anything close to perfection, I think you were pretty close.
So you should look at my lap times in the tap.
And what are they?
They're all within maybe a tenth and a half. Every single lap. So that's good. At least I haven't lost my consistency.
How do you think Hunter's going to do?
Probably the same thing.
Same thing?
Yep.
Well, I can't wait to see the victory lane photos.
Oh yeah. This will be the first. This might be the first time this has happened because we've rode. Well, I rode your go-kart
Just like this.
I think I rode your go-kart once, and that was back when we were corn dogs. So
That was the Reaper 200.
yeah, my neck fell off about
Lap
70 miles.
106.
Yeah. But not much more to say. But making me forget I have another corner. Or
Do what?
I forgot I had another side.
So what's going through your mind?
Rousen not still have it in him. I might retire and give him a seat to Rousen. He was big. Yeah. He wanted to try something. I'd say it was. So let's hope I can go repeat.
That's literally what I told the dudes up in front of me. I'm like, I'm trying something. So, and then first corner, whoa, just all over.
Yeah, when you did roll till one and about left him out, I was like, "She ride." I was like, "Just take your time."
So we're talking about you now.
Okay, so yes, I'm going out on the somewhat same thing Bryson just run. So I start second as well. Hopefully we can keep our heads straight, and make something happen here. Hopefully I don't make a fool of us and make us go from 0 to 0 to my actions, but we'll see what happens.
That was so encouraging.
I know.
just happen out there?
Pretty good run. We were getting faster. I didn't start off like I wanted to. Let's see. Kind of rode a little easy there. Bryson was giving me some signs that we had a pretty good gap behind, so I wasn't trying to force the issue too much. Showed him the nose once. It didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. So the second time I kind of just committed to it, drove it off in there. It is what it is. Once we got out front, got some clean air, cart started coming in. Times got down pretty good. Not as good as we wanted them, but we did get it down. And by the time I got in my groove and went to picking up speed, times started dropping. Something happened, I guess, a flip, red flag come out. Guessing the red flag come out somewhere around 6 or 7 to go. After that, we did not start. It didn't restart like I wanted it to. I don't know, but it was a good day. We still hung on, managed to win it by a pretty good margin, according to Bryson. So we learned something. I think we'll keep improving. I think the future's bright. So I think we're gonna keep digging, and I think it's all gonna work out. A lot of people's gonna know who we are before long.
What's the question?
You don't got one.
What are we doing?
Hold on.
Who are
Take
you?
two.
You an interviewer?
No.
TV broadcasting.
What do we? So
You ask him questions. It's your turn to be the interviewer.
it's a good day. Great day. Good day. Not really nothing else we can do, to be honest with you.
Use the microphone.
This is news for Jax. I'm B-Dog, Dougie White's. I'd like to ask you, how'd it feel?
Felt great, dude. You had them tires on point. Red flag come out, and it didn't feel good no more.
It's not the answer I was looking for. Let's try this again.
Not the results I was looking for either, buddy. But she was digging. She was fast. She was getting faster. It was getting so fast I was getting scared. I almost saw Jesus getting in turn 3 down here one time. Caution come out. That thing sucked. That thing did not
Can you
start
stop
back
talking?
up.
You done?
Done.
Okay. I mean, I ain't been in a go-kart. It's been about a year and a half. This is about a year and a half. Not much more for me. I mean, I just did what I normally do, you know. I don't know. On to the next one. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'm excited for it. Because
Next month sometime.
we got something figured out. So, yeah, put that on a cracker, dude.
Yeah.
All right, peace out, 100 Corver Racing. Yeah. See y'all on the next one.
When I hear your name, it all just sounds like